Hi there guys, and welcome to the latest episode of the Cryptoverse, your regular dose of news and commentary on Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies and blockchains. My name's Chris Coney and I'm the host of the Cryptoverse, and I'm also the founder of cryptoversity.com, which is the online school where you set the price to learn about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies and blockchains. Find out more by going to cryptoversity.com. Quick announcement today, we are 1 day away from the Bitcoin halving. If you want to keep an eye on exactly when this will happen, if you go to www.bitcoinblockhalf.com, there's a nice countdown timer there that I've been using for, the last 3 or 4 months actually. Now the exact specific moment when the block halving will happen depends when that block is solved. It's block 420,000 or whatever it is. And there's a few, I've been looking on Twitter, there's a few Bitcoin block half parties going on. Probably more likely in the USA than in the UK, but if you want to get yourself along to one of those, then you can celebrate the halving. There's some people are nervous about it because, there's been a halving before, so I don't know why they're nervous about it. I think it's going to be absolutely fine. So check that out if you're interested in going to a Bitcoin block reward halving party. According to this, it says the ETA is the 9th of July at 6:37 p.m. I think that's GMT, so we'll see if that pans out. Right, moving on to the overall markets. We had a red day yesterday with lots of selling going on. Interesting. The first thing I've noticed today is the overall market cap of all the cryptoverse has dropped again. So we're now down to just over 12 billion, which is very interesting because where has it all gone? There's a lot of coins gone up in price today, but that doesn't explain how we couldn't have lost so much market cap. You know what I mean? Because I couldn't explain it from yesterday because most coins dropped. Anyway, let me just highlight any big movers or shakers today. Nemcoin up 8%. Steem's up 26%. Well, that's all over the place. Steem, low trading volume though. Only $44,000 worth of Steem has been traded. So there's not that many buyers and sellers to even it out, if you know what I mean. Anything else of note? Not really. So let me just check out the price chart before we move on to the news. This is why trading isn't exact science. Neither is technical analysis, because people are not robots. And what I mean by that is the two lines that I've drawn and were relying on, which was a point of support at $657. That's been broken as of yesterday, and my trend line that I drew connecting all of the lows has also been broken. So that pretty much invalidates those two. And this is why if you want to be a trader, you can only go on probabilities, not certainties. And as long as you always go with probability over the long term, you'll make money, right? So let's see. It looks like $640. Let's see if I can draw a line there. 640. That's the low of today, 640, but I don't think it's been at that price exactly. So this silly price tool thing won't let me draw a horizontal line. Maybe I'll figure that out later. So we had a big drop yesterday. Overall on the day, Bitcoin shaved 5.4% on its price and is sitting at $640.06 as of right now. One thing I do notice here is that the low price of yesterday came back and touched the 50-day moving average. Maybe that was why it came back down again, because maybe it was still overextended. I don't know. I'll keep an eye on it and then I'll report as we go along. On to the news courtesy of Bitcoin.com. In the featured articles today we have Bitcoin is the automobile menace of the 21st century. I know exactly what that's about. That's going to be talk about the story that I often talk about when I talk about the flagman, and I recommend that you watch the documentary Bitcoin, the End of Money as We Know It, because when the automobile first came out, there were all these blocking strategies from the incumbent industries like the horse and carriage industry and so on to prevent it from taking them out of business. Rather than joining the automobile industry and changing their business models to adapt to the times, they were trying to hold on to it. So I think that's what that article's about. Second featured article says, Decentralized Reddit, Steemit, awards $1.3 million to its users. Well, I know about that because I received some of it. About $350 of it, actually, for posting the Cryptoverse and various other things on Steemit.com. And the next article says, Bitcoin startup among the first finalists in new PayPal incubator. Really? Well, if you saw the YouTube ad that PayPal put out a little while ago, literally within the last few months, they were like, PayPal is new money. And all of the headlines in that video were basically hijacking all the benefits of Bitcoin and trying to sort of brainwash people and hide the benefits of Bitcoin and then claim them as benefits of PayPal. So it surprises me that PayPal would have an incubator for a Bitcoin startup unless they have seen the light. And instead of trying to fight Bitcoin, they could be a leader in it because they've already got the infrastructure, right? And in the main news, we have Coinbase unveils flexible pricing for merchants as market diversifies. Coinbase has announced its merchants are now able to set Bitcoin price ranges for goods and services in a bid to tackle user error in submitting incorrect payment amounts. Well, yeah, I've had a bit of experience with this. I've used BitPay and I use Coinbase for cryptoverse.com, and that's because that's allows me to power the, you set the price feature. So Coinbase allows the person to just enter the amount they want to pay and then pay it. And in BitPay, they have a feature where you can tell them what you want to do if someone overpays or underpays. So that's quite a good feature. Next article says Etsy's payment problems are OpenBazaar's opportunity. Since the 1st of July, Etsy Inc. has had a major payment processing problem. But while the problem is still unsolved, the 24/7 Bitcoin payment network can certainly fill the void. Yes. Well, the funny thing is OpenBazaar has a payment network built into it. I mean, because it only takes Bitcoin. So that's kind of a beautiful thing. It's interesting this. It was almost like the incumbent payment processors are trying to put themselves out of business by ticking off big companies like Etsy who process a lot of payment volume. And of course, Etsy's whole business relies on being able to process payments. And so do most businesses, right? So they're not going to tolerate any downtime for very long. If they identify a huge liability in the payment network that they're using, you don't think they're going to just let it go back to normal and forget about it. They're just not going to do that unless they're absolutely insane. But Etsy's $1 billion concern, so they're not going to do that. It's like we spoke about yesterday in the cannabis industry. If there's some resistance from the mainstream payment systems because the federal banks don't want to deposit cash that's been used to buy cannabis, then of course there's now an alternative. People just switch straight to a cryptocurrency. Okay, so in the news, in the main news, the article from yesterday is still there. Of course it's still there, but that's the last one. Cannabis entrepreneurs should use Bitcoin as legalization grows. So that was yesterday's article. Check it out on the Cryptoverse. Let's see here. Let's do the thing that I'm doing lately, which is checking which one of these articles has been read the most, because that'll help me gauge demand, won't it? Let's see. So we've done the cannabis one. So the one about the automobiles, 1,300 views. The Steemit one, 3,000. The PayPal one has 900. The Coinbase one has 784. And the Etsy one has 2,007. That means the Steemit one wins. And I'm not surprised, and I'm pleased that that's the one, because I'll post the Cryptoverse on Steemit. So I'm sure the Steemit community will be happy that I read this article. So the headline reads, Decentralized Reddit, Steemit, awards $1.3 million to its users. Hey, nice one. So the social media website Steemit, that's similar to Reddit, has just announced it has distributed $1.3 million in the platform's native cryptocurrency, Steem. The website's user base will have a lot more digital currency to earn just by posting original content on the decentralized platform. That's absolutely true. The first payout was on 4th of July, and now it's happening every day. In my account, every time I post something, get upvoted, or I upvote someone, or I comment or do whatever, every single transaction is pulling me in some Steem dollars or some Steem power. I've left all my rewards in there because it enhances the power of your account. So check it out. So Steemit users rewarded. On July 5th, the Steemit.com social media platform distributed 10% of the Steem market cap to reward contributors and early adopters of the newly created community. So far, there are lots of content submissions with a vast array of subject matter spanning topics such as gardening, politics, and finances. Steemit, a decentralized social media platform, is celebrating its third month of operation. And to make it even more memorable, so the company decided to add this multi-million-dollar payout as a milestone. The CEO of Steemit, Ned-Scott, nice guy, I've had a good conversation with him, said, that's me by the way, not the article, the CEO of Steemit, Ned-Scott, said during the announcement, the distribution has marked a pivotal moment for the social media platform. This comes after exponential growth from its user base, growing 1,600% from May to June. During June and July, the Steemit community doubled again, says the company, as it continues its path of progressive expansion. Contributions have come from all over the world, including users from the mainstream media, cryptocurrency enthusiasts, social media buffs, and tech-savvy writers. Ned-Scott explains, quote, "This was an opportunity for us to thank our growing community, to reward them for building a sustainable ecosystem that's much more than the sum of its parts. Yesterday, more than $1.3 million worth of Steem supply was distributed into the wallets of thousands of users across the world. From every corner, users have been drawn to Steemit because the system actually rewards thoughtful comments, unlike Reddit or Twitter. The community and the blockchain together power a system that gets better and better every day." Close quote. So far, the $1.3 million supply of Steem was distributed in Steem dollars, which each is worth roughly $1. The other half of the payout supply came in the form of Steem Power, which is a cryptocurrency that enables voting power within the social media's platform. Since the platform is open source and transparent, people can see that things are not being cheated or manipulated. It also keeps the community free from censorship, the team says, and has allowed third-party applications to be built within its technology. This includes platforms such as Steeml.com, that's Steemle.com, user tracking charts, and Steemd, category-specific threads. Because it's based entirely on the blockchain, Steemit shows what social media can look like without censorship. That's Ned continuing. Everything we see on Steemit.com comes from the open source Steem blockchain, so the entire network is replicatable on any front-end application, he adds. Quote, "Attempts at censorship can be proven by anyone with a blockchain explorer or another front-end application built on Steem, so users can feel free to post how they feel. This freedom is what empowers the Steemit community, and it's one of the major ways we're different from centralized, controlling, and manipulative social media networks. Not to name any names, of course. We all knew who they are. Maybe I'll mention them, maybe not. There's actually a whole website set up about Facebook censorship. I've said it. Let me see if I can, what was it called? Facebook, I don't know. There's a whole website where someone has set up with a big page of references and sources and all the examples of where Facebook has censored posts that are of a particular theme. So check that out. Just Google it. Google Facebook censorship and try and find the website. It's something like facebookcensorship.com or something. So check it out and you'll see a massive amount of evidence about and all these instances where Facebook have either shut accounts down, deleted posts, or done whatever naughty stuff. More power to Steemit. So Steemit trading volume doubles. Scott says that since the payout, Steem trading volume doubled to $26 million, and at the same time, the website traffic doubled. The Steemit founder also claims that the company's developers are steadily working on new features and easy-to-use applications throughout the Steemit ecosystem. For instance, a Steemit embeddable button is being designed so that it could be posted through other blogs and news outlets. Scott says his co-founder Dan Larimer, Braze, has a broad range of experience building systems such as Steemit from the ground up. They hope that a year from now there will be a vast array of bloggers and content providers pushing the platform to the next level. Scott says the company will be far more robust by then, stating, quote, "By the time we get there, we'd like to be much further along in our development of sidechain plugins too, which will allow Steem to support a decentralized app store, similar in appearance to Facebook or Google's, but based on decentralized, provably fair technologies and business models." Close quote. Giving is the new black. Steemit isn't the only social media platform paying out cryptocurrency for its content, as Bitcoin.com reported on the Latin American website Tagging Taringa, in December 2015. Taringa paid out $76,000 US in Bitcoin to its 15,000 plus content providers using the platform. As well as the Latin American social media outlet, there are others operating with similar methods, such as Zapchain and the Japanese platform OKWave. Steemit hopes to continue its growth and seems to be progressing at a fast rate, with registrants coming in every day and large sums of payout distribution. Currently, the Steem trading market is number 15 out of 705 different cryptocurrencies according to CoinMarketCap. Ned-Scott and Dan Larimer hope that someday there will be many bloggers using the platform to monetize their content without using advertisements. Have you tried the Steemit platform? Let us know what your experience was like, whether it was good or bad. We'd love to hear your opinion about this new social media experience. That's the end of the article, and there are no comments as yet. So absolutely super stuff, isn't it? You know? Yeah, definitely worth checking out. Steemit. It's absolutely superb. I like the idea of the decentralized app store. It's kind of like a WordPress.com without an actual company behind it, because it's a delegated proof of stake blockchain. So I understand. So all of the witnesses are signing the blocks and securing the network, and then saving all of the text posts to the blockchain, right? So it's all there, historical, and it's all hosted by the witnesses, right? So Steemit.com, the website, that's just a front end web app, if you like, that's getting all of its information from the blockchain. So anyone could set up a rival for Steemit.com and query the exact same information. So Steemit.com is just a user interface. And anyone could use the Steemit API and pull all of the same posts. And that's what the article is talking about when it says you'll know if Steemit.com tries to censor something, because you'll be able to see it on the blockchain, but it's not appearing on Steemit.com. So once it's in the blockchain, of course, it's there. It's just whether Steemit.com retrieves it in a completely 100% transparent way. And there's actually an incentive for them to stay transparent, because as soon as they start censoring stuff, someone else can just set up a rival front end, query all of the stuff on the same blockchain, and compete with them, right? And then Steemit.com would die if if there was a rival that was legit and they weren't. And it's all thanks to the back end blockchain being the trust network, right, where everything is. And that's just blockchain 101, right? That's where the question is, when do you use a blockchain? And the answer to that is when you want to guarantee trust. That's why Bitcoin as the payment system was the first application, because when you're transacting money, that's kind of where you want trust. So there we go. That's going to do it for this edition or episode of the Cryptoverse with me, Chris Coney. If you want to check out the Cryptoverse podcast, go to cryptoversity.com/podcast. If you scroll down to the bottom there, you can see that you can subscribe on iTunes, Stitcher, or Google Play. You can also use the QR code or the Bitcoin address on that page to make a contribution to support the Cryptoverse. It does cost money to produce the Cryptoverse, to host it and so forth, so I'd appreciate a contribution to that. Also, make sure you check out the main cryptoversity.com website, which is the online school where you set the price to learn about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and blockchains. If you'd like a specific course creating at cryptoversity.com, just go to the courses page and then you can submit a request for a particular course to be created. All right, guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, it's bye for now.